The ultimate beneficiary of the Yunu platform is the patients who are being enrolled on clinical trials. Too often, the sites enrolling patients on trials are struggling to get their imaging assessments done correctly and on time for the office visit to make determinations about whether the patient meets the criteria to be enrolled in the trial or on follow-up to receive the subsequent dose. We find about a 30% error rate when we look at new sites at how their imaging assessments were done, either not following the criteria correctly or applying the wrong criteria, several other types of errors that we find. We also find that a lot of times they're not getting the imaging assessments done by the radiology team in time for the office visit, and the clinical trial team have to go and try and make assessments themselves to make those determinations. Too often, this leads to protocol violations and errors where patients are included on clinical trials and treated when they don't actually meet the enrollment criteria, or where patients are determined to have progressed and taken off trial when they really should have been able to stay on trial. And other times where the imaging assessments aren't done in time, and then the patients are just lost to the trial, and we have a dropout rate that is unnecessarily large. So ultimately, when clinical trials imaging assessments are not available and are not done correctly and on time, the person who really suffers is the patient. And the Yunu platform is really designed with the patient in mind and the clinical trials study team in mind to make sure that the imaging assessments for those clinical trials are done correctly according to the protocol for every trial, for every patient, every time.